assure you that is going to happen. Yesterday, he killed everyone. So 2 minutes on stage, but it's something that will go down in the history of our nation. That is something that will go down in the history of our nation as well. I'm not going to prolong this session. It is just going to be 30 minutes to police. All this and that. Everything should be based on the project. Everything should be based on the project and about the man himself. And his securities are here and everywhere, you know, so we are safe. Basically, we are. The stage is yours. Tell people exactly what they are expecting from you. What they are expecting from you.
As you already know, attack so it's all about this Tuesday coming, a public holiday, a national event, I call it. You know, so it don't matter who you are. This is an event for Gambia. I mean, precisely gonna pick and choose, like to say, oh, this is here, or this is where he works at, or he comes from this tribe. We're not doing that. This tribe, what you do, where you from, we're calling it because it's a national event. It's a day to celebrate Gambian music, and I'm fully ready and I'm excited to show Gambians what I've done.
So that's a great deliberation from the Borom Dekabit and the president of the aside his music, aside his message, whenever he's on stage, he gives a vibe that is energetic. He's always a key, ready to mingle with everyone. And like he rightly said, it's not a tribal event. This is not a sectional event. It's not a regional event. It's a national event that is calling on everyone on board. Everyone is invited, even the president, opposition, business world, you know, from all cultural backgrounds, everyone is part of this. And that is why it's going to be something that I believe that the country has never witnessed in the music industry. So all of you are invited, and all of you are part of it. So if you have any other thing to say before we open the floor.
Yeah, another thing I would want to add up to is like, it's already going to be a big event, so I'm urging all Gambians to come out early to make sure like you're there before it's too crowded.
Avoid long queue.
To avoid long queue and the struggles at the gate, you have to really come early. And when you guys come early, I promise you guys, I'm gonna come early. We're gonna start the show early, and we're gonna finish. I don't know when, but if we start early, we have big dignitaries all that are gonna come. These people are really not old, but they're you know, our moms, our grandmoms, you know. So we really need to consider them, because when we come out late, we will not be able to come on stage early, and these people will end up getting tired, and they will not enjoy the show. So let us be fair and come early to enjoy, I mean, and to easily access the venue, you know. So I'm urging all Gambians to come out early, because if you don't come early, you're not going to enter probably, you know. So yeah.
So that's when you come early, it is good for you.
Yeah.
It is your own interest, because you're going to be at your comfort zone.
Right.
So, and then also we are expecting high level of individuals who are coming to grace this occasion with us, and their presence definitely will add some value to the show. Will make it colorful. So in order to avoid all the hassle at the gate, come with your mobile phones and flash, because we are making sure that the police are working with us in accordance.
Hand in hand.
Yes.
Hand in hand, just to make sure like you come to the show safe, you enjoy the show, you go home safe. Because that's our concern. We're making sure that all of our fans, our invited guests, don't have nothing to say or anything negative about the event. We only want positive remarks, and that's what we make congestion around that area. The anti-crime police is involved, the PR, also the SRU, they are also in. So we're making sure like this time, because when we call out for shows, criminals will also be ganging up to make sure, oh okay, that's the day. So we also be sure we also benefit from this event. You are not gonna benefit from this one. So you guys not gonna benefit from this one. So it's gonna be a tight security from the regular ticket buyer to the dignitaries. We cover everybody. So both in and out and during the show, you know. So let Gambians be assured, like, you know, of security. You know, we're 100% on that, and making sure that you guys are safe. You know, before, during, and after the show. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, that's very interesting. It's not only during the show, but I would say even after the show, because mostly the criminals, they will be waiting for you, especially women are vulnerable. When they are going home, they will start to attack them. But this time they will make sure, the securities are going to make sure, like you rightly said, even after the show you are protected until you are safe. And this is the promise it's given you as it's given. In fact, he has already put you saw him with the police operated pen the other day, the video exactly, and the video has exactly.
So all of these people, you know, they're committed. So we have.
So you want to talk about the tickets?
Yeah, tickets are out and it's going fast. So that one too, like I'm calling these fans to go get your tickets now before it's too late. You know, because it's limited tickets and we're trying to work with numbers. So go get your tickets before it's too late. You know, tickets are going out for $500, $100,000 for Diamond, $50,000.
Normally, most of these concerts, these artists been organizing. Normally, when we come on the venue, we hardly have a place where we can place our cameras to film. This is an issue that has been yarning for like ages now. I think the management of the artists, not even the artists, but the management of the artists need to take a step on that. A day after the event, anybody that wants to see the event must have to come to the media to see the event or to see the performance of that event. So I think we really need to work on that, and how is ATTACK working on to give a space to the media so that we can have a free, you know, space so that we can do the job that we're supposed to be doing.
That's an important
That's an important
question. Before you come, I have something to say. I'm a soldier. I give back to people who give. So you have to recommend those. So that's people who give. So you have to recommend those. So that's a good thing. So he has the final say.
Yeah, like you said, that have been promoted, you know, and support. And the fact that most of the time, you know, so it's a way of most of the time, you know, so it's a way of like having everybody get, or having everybody get for our business. It's not business. It's not good for our shows. So yeah, so it's not good for our shows. So yeah, so actually, so if I don't know you enough, if I've not been seeing you post or anything, know you enough, if I've not been seeing you post or anything.
We're talking about
It's all about space. It's all about spacing and safety.
Yeah,
that is what we're talking about. Because spacing and safety.
Yeah,
that is what we're talking about. Because spacing and safety. I'll give them
a space for them. Make a barrier for them.
You don't understand. They give it to 30 media houses. How can we give 30 media houses? Joy. They will not be insulted because sometimes you will see media houses, people will believe with them, which is not fair. I'm not in support of that. I have not.
And we definitely create a space, you know.
It's more like to the VIP. The VIP session, like the fans, your fans will be there, and we will be disturbing the fans to film, and even when attack is on stage.
If we're gonna create that spot for the media, in the crowd,
Be comfortable to do your yeah. But we're good.
Promoting their work or their albums by their concert.
Yeah. Do with the time, you know, because most of the time, like artists right now, they have this mentality of, oh, yeah, I really do come up with an album every year. I have to come up with come up with an album every year. I have to come up with a show. I have to put up a show every year. Now, if you don't put up a show, put up a show every year. Now, if you don't put up a show, Gambians at large, they see you as somebody that has started failing. Because you can be in the system making waves on the streets, and it's not yet time for you to do a show. Let nobody force you to do a show. Because this and this and this and that did a show, so I also have to do a show. If I don't do a show, people are going to say, oh, he has started failing, or he has started falling. Mentality, basically, I want to eradicate from the system. So when it comes to this album, we make sure, like, before this show, or I'm talking about the event, let's get done with the album first. Because my previous album, like you said, had none of those promos, had none of those videos, had nothing like that. It all comes down to, like, I was being forced when I was not ready to do a project. So that's something that each and every artist should put up a mind onto and make sure, like, you have to always do stuff that you feel like you are able to do at that moment. You understand? So it's all coming down to, let the idea come from your own personal self. Let it not be because somebody did a show, somebody released the album this year, so I also have to release the album. No. That happened to me last year.
Don't you think that affected you now at some point?
It affected not just the show, it affected the album. That's what I'm saying. Because I was not really ready for that project. I was just doing it because of my fans. And I don't want people to say, oh, he has started falling. You know, so which made me having to say no to that. That's why when I was making sure like the career is just going up and up and up, elevating.
My name is Mariam Sisa from N20 Radio and TV. And the PIO, which is really good and which is a very big force. That the boys will come, they will open their bags and see this come, then they will park them aside and ask them to say this one will say, and at the end of the day there is confusion. And coming to the PIO officers, they sorry to say, but the knowledge of handling crowd is very little. Because all they can do is to throw tear gas. And we have people coming to show. They're not coming to protest, they're not coming to fight or anything. So I don't know if we are putting that into consideration. That is my one question. The other one is for the USS, the organizers. Sometimes the way they talk to people is very arrogant, sorry to say. You know, man do ma jëna sama ticket ñëw ci story, understand? Man ñu nga na ma hey, sis me. You know, I feel offended. I bought my money, my jëna sama solo and all that. So why will you talk to me like that? So I think that way also it's really important because it picks us up. At the end of the day, Sunday show guy didn't do. We know some last show we got So that is what I have to say. And the other one, sorry. Yeah, the third one. We all know that today news show is like everybody will be thinking outside the box. We brought that in the industry, facts. You know, because every time I knew and new things, this time I think you got a helicopter. So how ready are you for this time around? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I will start with your last question because when it comes to my entrances, it's something, it's always things that I take passion. When it comes to thinking about, oh, that's show, that's what I did, so this is what I'm gonna do. Action is going out to my ushers. I'm pleading to all my ushers, my staff, and everybody that's gonna be working on that with I don't know, love. I'm saying, oh, show me that why it's not leading because it's not show me that why being as a woman living need. I don't want that. So all the comments or all the things I want to hear is just some positive remarks. You know. Other than that, you know, I don't want it. So I'm talking. This one is going out to all my ushers and the staff working on that day. Let us handle the situations with care, with love, yeah, and professionals, because we're dealing with people that, you know, are wasting their resources and time to come spend it with us. So we should also consider the fact that that's happening. So the first question, which is going out to the security personnel, right? Is it?
Yeah.
That's why when I was saying, I said we're gonna work with them hand in hand, because most of them they don't know how these shows work. So we're gonna talk to them. We're gonna have everything, you know, sorted and talked about before the event. So yeah, we have everything covered actually. So it's a good thing that you
mentioned that. Yeah, it's not easy to collaborate with different sister forces at a particular time.
Yeah.
We understand that frustration, and sometimes when we saw is at a certain aspect or peak, you even lose control of yourself. So there are certain things we don't have control over them, but we are going to apologize in advance. You understand? Our wish is for everyone to come there peacefully and go home peacefully, because that is the intention of the artist. When your soul is done in a peaceful manner, you get the credit. No artist will pray for people to come to their show and then be treated violently. That is never the intention. But we hope and pray this year will be a different thing. You know, when you come there, you enjoy, you go home, and then it's memorable for you. It's a happy ending because it's all about entertainment. So thank you.
So I put it in practice, not to just hope and pray, but put it in practice to make sure that that doesn't happen. Having a dialogue with them.
Like I said, that's what I said earlier. The strategies are always there. The collaboration is there. So we are collaborating for you to come there peacefully and go home peacefully. That is the intention. Yeah, inshallah.
Band and play band. Yeah, after the live band, we're gonna have, you know, yeah.
And then
The lady behind Mariam, she raised her hand. Or you for? Oh, it's a guy. Yeah. I'm a two
Previous album, the Takai and the One Man. Like now we come on stage, the entrance. You know, because I see where you are the first Gambian artist where to be on top of that. I don't know how to say. So what are we going to expect for this time, like when you enter in this stage? Because it's
a surprise and we cannot expose it. So, but come December 30th, this Tuesday, you will see what I have for you.
okay. Okay. Paco from iAfrica TV. Are we expecting when it comes to like the performance, because we all know the culture of performance in the Gambia, sometimes they will be taking maybe the upcomings and then people might buy their tickets and then they will be there, maybe old people can't even wait for Attack to perform. Yeah. Are we working on time so that some people can attend? Yeah. What brought them in the show?
Yeah. Most of the time, like I was saying, it starts from the fans themselves. You know, having this idea, or so we 1 o'clock now. We run up there. So this one is going on to all. You tell them from 5 o'clock, let them make up. From 4 o'clock
speak local language because everybody is speaking English.
Yeah, which is
I can't gonna like the title album is one of the because album different way. Why be the for a borom de kabina attack the full buga wax ne ending of 2025 to 2026 na mom moy borom de kabina. Confident nga.
Well, because only thing all Gambian like Gambian music. We don't touch them without attack. The fact that like can you that the matter Lolo in the bottom of the because man Palama can do good, man, so it's about time because my God Gambians we go so I'm gonna feel that I didn't have any just for you come proofs yeah. You know, so December 30th is another parent proof. We don't have any like now prove that Gambian see Blanda Borom you know, and music album we get third the Soviet did not touch.
Thank you.
My name is my first question is, it's been a minute since we last played your we know you're always different in everything. But why Tuesday? Because the class of is Sunday, but you choose Tuesday.
It fell on a Tuesday, but we wanna take this December 30th to be a day for Taka entertainment for volunteering. So December 30th every year, you know. So the fact that it fell on a Tuesday, just say no to it. We want to take it, embrace it, make it our own. Like, so if you're going to December 30th, they could also say, you'll fall into the money. So let governments know that like every December 30th, we so Tuesday room to any man yaga na this yaga na ko man ma dem most of the help, most of the times like we but from this point next year we December 30th Wednesday. That's how I planned it, and this was it. It's a national event. It's a public holiday, so you can. So this is my lada, but this is so
it's supposed to be here, but unfortunately she could not make it. I don't know about for concerts, of course, your colleagues must come and perform. And over the years, we've seen you and having them both on stage. Are they going to perform solo, or would you see Attack performing both?
It's actually, this is the first time, I'm gonna at a big stage with SD. And since from our work hand in hand to make sure like, we change the whole narrative, so it starts now from December, we go, so who's not part of what we are doing, what we're doing, and everybody's involved. Everybody, if I say everybody, you come December 30th, you see the first lady, you see Lady Chile, all of these big dignitaries. I mean, it's add more value to what we are doing. So having ST, Jizzle, them Asidi, all of these big names on this stage is actually and really a big thing. So And it's reality too. It's not like some fake news or some rumors. This is some reality thing. Like, it's gonna happen. You're gonna see ST on stage with me. You're gonna see Jizzle on stage with me. You know, so yeah, it's happening. It's happening, and it's going down this Tuesday.
Like, it's not a dream. It's a reality that we are going to live to see.
Yeah.
Now, imagine, you know, when they said Borom Deka, in addition just to that, you know, it's not just rhetoric. It's not just mere show of words. But these are realities that will reflect on the stage on the particular day. Imagine seeing Attack, Jizzle, ST, all on one stage at the same time. I don't think that has ever happened. So he's not just bragging, he's doing something that will go down in the history of our nation. That people will always talk about. Even Attack is no more, but he's doing some actions to represent him. So this show is not just going to be Chaba Chaba show. No, be affair like that. So we can take two more questions and then.
The first so happened this June, I think June 14. They have problem very simple. Understand? Including to scan ticket. You know, I see a lot of problems where I'm going. So Lamona is in preparation because this year is different from QCD. They are very, very different. Because nyari bunyi second man kasi kau yon. So Lamona is in preparations and then this is battery 2030. I think the fact that the bottom Ramadan day, wala? Wow.
After Ramadan, then you just go after Ramadan.
Yeah, so last question.
Yeah, so we will make sure we have more you know, like I think it was only one gate. So this time we're trying to do 2 more gates or whatsoever, add more gate to just to make it easy for people to have access to the venue. So if it was a one gate access, we're doing 2 or 3 for this one. That will allow people to enter the show. You have to first pass the first security check, go to the second 3 stages of checkpoints. So that alone is gonna, you know, so we're gonna adjust the gates, making sure we have a lot of people that are gonna be working for us to, have these people attended to, you know, so. I think that's it.
The last question.
Yeah.
They freestyle like you
My bad. All of you guys, you know, you've really outdone yourself, making sure.
Thank you guys, most especially the media, ultimate, female saying Maria, without you, us in the music industry, our purposes would not be achieved in the short term. So the media will always play your role. Examination, your perspective, everything may God reward. People's president, we have it.